Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive deep into the topic of fixing your vision. Now, when I say fix your vision, I'm not talking about your eyesight. I'm talking about your life vision, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You see, having a clear vision for your life is like having a roadmap for success. Without it, you're just wandering aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon something good. Let me ask you this. If you were to get in your car right now without any destination in mind, how far do you think you'd go? You might drive around for a while, maybe see some interesting sights, but ultimately you'd end up right back where you started. That's what life is like without a vision. You might have some interesting experiences along the way, but you're not really going anywhere. But when you have a clear vision, when you know exactly where you want to go, suddenly everything changes. You have direction, you have purpose, you have motivation. And most importantly, you have a target to aim for. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Jim, I've heard all this before. Set goals, have a vision, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. Knowing you need a vision and actually having one are two very different things. It's like knowing you need to exercise and actually hitting the gym. One is knowledge, the other is action. So today, we're not just going to talk about why you need a vision. We're going to talk about how to create one, how to refine it, and most importantly, how to turn it into reality. Because a vision without action is just a daydream, and we're not here to daydream. We're here to change our lives. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a vision? Simply put, a vision is a clear mental picture of what you want your life to look like in the future. It's not just about material success, although that can certainly be part of it. A true vision encompasses all areas of your life. Your career, your relationships, your health, your personal growth, your contribution to the world. Now here's where many people go wrong. They think a vision has to be some grand, world-changing idea. They think if they're not aiming to cure cancer or become the next Steve Jobs, their vision isn't worthwhile. But that's simply not true. Your vision doesn't have to change the world. It just has to change your world. Maybe your vision is to be the best parent you can be, to build a successful small business, or to travel the world. The size of the vision doesn't matter. What matters is that it's meaningful to you. Let me share a little secret with you. The power of a vision isn't in its size, it's in its clarity. A crystal clear vision of a simple life can be far more powerful than a fuzzy idea of world domination. Why? Because clarity breeds action, and action breeds results. So how do we create this clear vision? It starts with asking yourself some tough questions. What do you really want out of life? Not what you think you should want, not what others expect of you, but what do you, deep down in your heart, truly desire? This isn't an easy question to answer. We've been conditioned by society, by our parents, by our peers, to want certain things. We're told we should want a big house, a fancy car, a high-powered career, and maybe you do want those things. But maybe you don't. The key is to dig deep and be honest with yourself. I want you to take a moment right now and close your eyes. Imagine it's 5 years from now and you're living your ideal life. What does that look like? Where are you? What are you doing? How do you feel? Really allow yourself to step into that vision. Make it as real and vivid as possible. Now open your eyes. That exercise you just did, that's the starting point of your vision. It might be fuzzy right now, it might be incomplete, but it's a start. And a start is all you need. The next step is to get that vision out of your head and onto paper. Write it down in as much detail as possible. Describe your ideal day, your ideal relationships, your ideal work. Don't censor yourself. Don't worry about whether it's realistic or not. Just let it flow. Why is writing it down so important? Because the act of writing makes your vision more concrete. It takes it from the realm of imagination and brings it into the physical world. Plus, when you write something down, you're more likely to remember it and act on it. Now, here's where many people stop. They create a vision, they write it down, and then they stick it in a drawer and forget about it. But that's not how you fix your vision. That's how you waste your vision. To truly fix your vision, you need to make it a part of your daily life. You need to review it regularly, refine it as you grow and change, and most importantly, you need to take action towards it every single day. Let me tell you a story. I once knew a man who had a vision of owning his own successful business. He wrote it down, he could describe it in vivid detail, but year after year went by and he was still working the same job he hated. Why? Because he never took action. He never made the leap from vision to reality. Don't let that be you. Your vision is not just a pretty picture to look at. It's a call to action. It's a challenge to become more than you are right now. So how do we turn vision into action? It starts with breaking down your vision into goals. If your vision is the destination, your goals are the roadmap to get there. Let's say part of your vision is to be in excellent physical health. That's great, but it's too vague to act on. So you break it down. Maybe your goals become exercise for 30 minutes 5 times a week, eat a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables, get 7-8 hours of sleep each night. Now we're getting somewhere. These goals are specific, they're measurable, and most importantly, they're actionable. You can wake up tomorrow and start working towards these goals. But here's the key. Your goals must align with your vision. I see so many people set goals that have nothing to do with what they really want in life. They set goals based on what they think they should want, not what they actually want. And then they wonder why they're not motivated to achieve those goals. When your goals align with your vision, you tap into a wellspring of motivation and energy. Suddenly, waking up early to exercise isn't a chore. It's a step towards your ideal life. Saying no to that unhealthy snack isn't a sacrifice. It's an investment in your vision. Now I can already hear some of you thinking, but Jim, what if I don't achieve my goals? What if I fail? And to that, I say, good. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to refine your vision and your approach. Think about it this way. If you set a goal and achieve it on the first try, you probably set the goal too low. The purpose of goals isn't just to achieve them, it's to stretch yourself, to become more than you are right now. Remember, the path to your vision isn't a straight line. It's a winding road with ups and downs, detours, and roadblocks. But here's the beautiful thing. As long as you keep your vision in sight, as long as you keep moving forward, you're on the right path. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked when we discuss vision and goals. Your daily habits. You see, your life today is the result of your daily habits. And your life in the future will be the result of the habits you form today. If you want to fix your vision, you need to fix your habits. It's as simple as that. If your vision is to be a successful entrepreneur, but your daily habit is to hit the snooze button 5 times every morning, there's a disconnect. If your vision is to have a loving, supportive family, but your habit is to come home from work and immediately turn on the TV, ignoring your loved ones, there's a problem. Your habits should be a reflection of your vision. They should be moving you step by step, day by day, towards the life you want to create. So how do we create habits that support our vision? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to what you do each day. Are your actions aligned with your vision, or are they taking you further away from it? Once you're aware of your habits, you can start to change them. And here's a little secret. The best way to change a bad habit is to replace it with a good one. Don't just try to stop hitting the snooze button. Replace that habit with a morning routine that energizes you and sets you up for success. Don't just try to stop watching so much TV. Replace that time with quality conversations with your family or personal development activities. Now, I know changing habits isn't easy. It takes time, it takes effort, and most of all, it takes consistency. But here's the thing, of discipline is far less than the pain of regret. The temporary discomfort of changing a habit is nothing compared to the lasting disappointment of a vision unfulfilled. Let me ask you this. How many of you have ever been on a diet? Keep your hands up if you've been on multiple diets. You see all those hands? That's because diets don't work. Do you know why? Because they're temporary changes. They're not aligned with a long-term vision. But when you have a clear vision of health and vitality, when you align your goals and habits with that vision, suddenly eating well and exercising regularly isn't a chore. It's just who you are. It's part of your identity. That's the power of a fixed vision. It doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. Now, let's talk about something that often gets in the way of our vision. Fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. Fear is natural. It's part of being human, but too often we let fear stop us from pursuing our vision. Here's the truth, the fear never goes away. Even the most successful people in the world still fear. The difference is they don't let fear stop them. They feel the fear and do it anyway. Think about it this way. Fear is just excitement without breath. The next time you feel afraid to take a step towards your vision, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this feeling isn't fear, it's excitement. It's your body and mind preparing you for something amazing. Another thing that can derail our vision is comparison. In today's world of social media and constant connectivity, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives to others. We see the highlight reels of other people's lives and think, why isn't my life like that? But here's the thing. Comparison is the thief of joy. And more importantly, it's the destroyer of vision. Your vision is unique to you. It's based on your values, your desires, your unique gifts and talent. When you compare yourself to others, you're devaluing your own vision. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Are you making progress towards your vision? Are you becoming a better version of yourself? That's the only comparison that matters. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to fixing your vision. Flexibility. Your vision isn't set in stone. As you grow, as you learn, as you experience life, your vision may change, and that's okay. The key is to regularly review and refine your vision. Set aside time each month, each quarter, each year to look at your vision and ask yourself, is this still what I want? Does this still align with my values and desires? If not, it's time to make some adjustments. This doesn't mean you're giving up on your vision. It means you're evolving it. You're allowing it to grow and change as you grow and change. A fixed vision doesn't mean an inflexible vision. It means a clear vision that you're committed to, even as it evolves. Let me give you an example. When I first started out, my vision was all about financial success. I wanted to make a lot of money, to have all the trappings of wealth, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as I grew, as I experienced life, my vision changed. I realized that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about relationships, about personal growth, about making a positive impact on the world. My vision didn't become smaller. It became richer, more meaningful. And because I was willing to be flexible, to evolve my vision, I ended up creating a life that was far more fulfilling than I could have imagined when I first started out. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked when we discuss vision, the importance of your environment. Your environment, the people you surround yourself with, the information you consume, the places you spend your time has a huge impact on your ability to pursue your vision. Jim Rohn, that's me, famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are the people in your life supporting your vision, or are they holding you back? Are they encouraging you to grow, or are they keeping you stuck where you are? This isn't about abandoning your friends or family. It's about being intentional about who you allow to influence you. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you, who support your vision. Spend time with people who are where you want to be. The same goes for the information you consume. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? Is it aligned with your vision, or is it distracting you from it? In today's world, we're bombarded with information, but not all information is created equal. Be selective about what you allow into your mind. Choose books, podcasts, and videos that inspire you, that teach you, that move you closer to your vision. Your environment also includes your physical space. Is your home, your office, your car organized in a way that supports your vision? Or is the clutter and chaos holding you back? Remember, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. When you organize your physical space, you're also organizing your mental space. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to fixing your vision. Taking massive action. A vision without action is just a daydream. And we're not here to daydream. We're here to change our lives. Taking massive action doesn't mean you have to do everything at once. It means you have to do something, anything that moves you towards your vision every single day. No excuses, no procrastination, no waiting for the perfect moment. Here's a little secret. There is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. The perfect moment is whenever you decide to take action. I've met so many people who have amazing visions for their lives, but they're waiting. Waiting for the right time, waiting until they have more money, waiting until they have more knowledge. But here's the truth. You'll never feel completely ready. You'll never have all the answers. The key is to start anyway. Start with what you have. Where you are. Take that first step, no matter how small it might seem. Because here's the thing. Motion creates emotion. When you take action, no matter how small, you create momentum. And momentum is a powerful force. Think about a rocket ship. It uses most of its fuel just to get off the ground. But once it breaks through the atmosphere, it can coast with minimal effort. Taking action towards your vision is like that. The hardest part is often just getting started. But once you build momentum, you'll find that each step becomes easier than the last. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, but Jim, what if I take action and it doesn't work out? What if I fail? And to that, I say, good. Failure is not the end of the journey. It's part of the journey. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to refine your approach. Think about it this way. If you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You're not stretching yourself. You're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're not moving towards your vision. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people have even tried. The difference is they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from it, they adjusted their approach, and they kept moving forward. So embrace failure. See for what it really is. Feedback, it's the universe telling you not that way. Try another way. When you view failure in this light, it loses its power over you. It becomes a tool for growth rather than a reason to give up. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to fixing your vision. Persistence. Having a vision is easy. Starting to work towards that vision is relatively easy. But persisting when things get tough, that's where the real work begins. Persistence is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what turns vision into reality. It's the ability to keep going when everyone else would quit. You see, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year, but they vastly underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years, 10 years, a lifetime. Why? Because they lack persistence. They give up when they don't see immediate results. They throw in the towel when things get tough. But here's the truth. Anything worthwhile takes time, it takes effort, it takes persistence. Your vision is no different. You have to be willing to work towards it day after day, month after month, year after year, even when you're not seeing immediate results. Think about a Chinese bamboo tree. For the first 4 years after you plant it, you see nothing. No sprout, no leaf, nothing. But if you keep watering it, keep nurturing it, in the 5th year, something miraculous happens. The tree suddenly shoots up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Was the tree's growth a sudden miracle? No. For those first 4 years, it was developing a root system strong enough to support its rapid growth. Your vision is like that bamboo tree. You might not see results right away, but if you persist, if you keep taking action, you're building a foundation for explosive growth. Fixing your vision isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong process of growth, refinement, and persistence. It's about aligning your thoughts, your words, and your actions with the future you want to create. It's about making decisions today that your future self will thank you for. Remember, every decision you make, every action you take is either moving you closer to your vision or further away from it. Choose wisely. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Your vision is not just about you. It's about the impact you can have on the world. When you pursue your vision with passion and persistence, you inspire others to do the same. You create a ripple effect that can change lives, change communities, change the world. So don't play small. Don't shrink your vision to fit your current circumstances. Instead, grow yourself to fit your vision. The journey of fixing your vision and turning it into reality won't be easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But I promise you it will be worth it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about achieving a specific outcome. It's about who you become in the process. It's about growing into the person who is capable of achieving that vision. So I challenge you, fix your vision, make it clear, make it compelling, make it uniquely yours. Then take massive action towards it every single day. Be persistent, be resilient, be unstoppable, because you have greatness within you. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. And it all starts with a vision.